Week 24, Rhetoric level. Both John F. Kennedy and Franklin D. Roosevelt were raised in wealthy families, attending prep schools and Harvard University. Both had strong parental influences driving them. Both overcame physical difficulties, FDR's polio and JFK's back injury. Roosevelt was the first president to use radio effectively. Kennedy was the first to use television well. Both, unfortunately, were adulterers. It's up to you if you want to mention this to your children or not. Kennedy was a Bostonian and an Irish Catholic, while FDR was an old-money Protestant. Kennedy saw military service. FDR did not. Both men were activists who believed in using the power of the federal government to aid those who were suffering. FDR endured the Great Depression. JFK took office in a time of great prosperity. FDR fought the Nazis. JFK struggled against communism and against racism. Kennedy's inaugural address is worth studying closely. It's a powerful speech. Watch it with your kids online if you have high-speed internet. JFK made a strong connection with America's traditions, especially the values of democracy and freedom, the bedrock on which our founding fathers built America. JFK called for a determination to engage in hard work and unflagging devotion to America's causes, which he identified as individual freedoms and world peace, and a welcoming of the challenge ahead. He also presented the idea that the torch had passed to a new generation, and that this new generation was equal to the calling, since it had been through so much adversity in its formative years. Kennedy issued a warning to America's foes that she remained strongly opposed to their agenda, and at the same time he warned of the terrible power that all hold for destruction. He invited the whole world to renew a spirit of working together for the overall goal of peace. We've touched on why the Kennedy era was called Camelot. Americans were eager for the youth, energy, and excitement of the Kennedy administration. Kennedy offered new beginnings, unity, and a hope for a better tomorrow. He seemed like a firm leader who would win America's battles abroad. And like King Arthur, President Kennedy had his Guinevere. Jack and Jackie were glamorous, as close to royalty as America's ever gotten. But just as King Arthur's Camelot died when the king was killed, so America's own Camelot would be shattered by a bullet.